Dear students, welcome to the graph of y is equal to tan x. I hope that you can understand the graph of y is equal to cos x. That's why I skipped the graph of y is equal to cos x. Now I am going to explain y is equal to tan x graph. Yes, everybody knows that. So tan 90, so tan is not defined at the odd multiples of pi by 2. So this is a pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 by 2. At the same time negative direction, minus pi by 2, minus 3 pi 2, minus 5 pi by 2. At there it is not defined. Okay now, that's why so we wrote this as like this. From tan 0 is 0. So as we increase from 0 to 90, that is in the first quadrant, tan is increases. Okay, from 0 to it increases. So as we decrease from 0 to minus pi by 2, so it with the tan x graph is decreases. Here also from pi by 2, as we move to 3 pi by 2, it is increases. If you come on decreasing, it is decreases. So this is the graph of the tan. So tan 0, tan pi, tan 2 pi, tan minus pi, tan minus 2 pi. So these are all our zeros. Okay now, right. The next thing what you have to observe. So this tan x is graph is also passes through origin. And is it about symmetric? Is it has any symmetric nature? It has any symmetric nature? No, yes, it is also symmetric about origin. It is also symmetric about origin. It is neither symmetric about y-axis nor symmetric about x-axis, but it is symmetric about origin. Okay now, right? That is the thing what you have to observe. And one more thing is, this is increasing in the interval 0 to pi by 2. So in the interval 0 to pi by 2, it is increasing. And 0 to minus pi by 2, we can call it as a minus pi by 2, 0, it is decreasing. Understand? It is decreasing graph. Here also, from pi to 3 pi by 2, it is increasing. From minus pi by 2 to pi, it is decreasing. Okay now, that is the second thing that you have to observe. And one more thing is it have a symmetric nature? Yes, is it have a symmetric nature? Yes, it has a symmetric nature. What is the symmetric nature? See here, periodicity. Yes, it has a symmetric nature. Once again, I am sorry. So periodic nature. Periodic nature. Already I told. Periodic means what? At a regular interval, it regains. It should have a same shape. It again, if it has some shape, for example, one graph is like this. For example, one graph is like this. After center interval, again it should regain. It should same. So this is again. That means what? In this interval, again in this interval, that is regaining the same shape. If that is the nature, then we call it as it has some periodic nature. Yes, definitely it is by saying it has a periodic nature. How can you say it has a periodic nature? See here, from here to here, same shape. From here to here, same shape. From here to here, same shape. It is not there. Now what is the length here? You see here, length. From minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. What is the length here? Minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. The length is pi. Here also pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. What is the length? Pi. Again 3 pi by 2 to 5 pi by 2. What is the length? Pi. Understand or not? That means in the interval of pi, it has regaining its same shape. If you observe, not only pi, 2 pi also. That means what? 0 to see here, observe here, from minus pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. How much? Minus pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. What is the length? 2 pi. So this is a 2 pi. From here also, that means I am taking 2 like this. 2 to set of 2 to I am taking. That also, then also it is a periodic. But out of which is the least one? Pi. That's why this is called the period. Actually, what are the periods of tan x function? Means pi, 2 pi, 4 pi, like all those things will come. But actually speaking, what is the period? The period means pi. Smallest positive real number. Smallest positive real number is pi. That is the period of the function. Okay now? And one more thing is, it is a open curve. It does not have a closed curve, and it has a infinite directions. So these are called, this x is equal to pi by 2, x is equal to minus pi by 2, x. So what is this line you call it as? X is equal to 3 pi by 2, this line is x is equal to pi by 2. They are called asymptotes. They are called asymptotes. In hyperbola you come across, they are called asymptotes. Asymptotes are the line which touches the parabola or which touches the curve at infinity direction. So it touches at somewhere at infinity, that's why they are called asymptotes. So what are the asymptotes of this tan x function? What is the tan x function means? X is equal to pi by 2, x is equal to 3 pi by 2, x is equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. All are asymptotes of this function. Okay, na? Right. So these are the nature and characteristics of the graph y is equal to tan x. Like that, just to go through the and one more thing what I am to observe is, what is the maximum value here? We cannot say. What is the minimum value? That also we cannot say. That is the range is so. Like that in sin x function is also, the maximum value is 1 and the minimum value is minus 1. Okay, now? Right. So I hope that you understand this concept. So let us go for next concept. Dear students, now we are going to see that how to prove that sin x maximum value is 1, minimum value is minus 1 without graph. That means in the by drawing the graph, we can say that it is a maximum value is 1, minimum value is minus 1, like that way everybody can say. Now I am going to prove that the range of sin x is minus 1 to 1 without graph, just by using the fundamental definition of sin theta, that means sin x. Now what is the fundamental definition of sin x? Once again I am telling. So this is a x axis and y axis. Consider a circle with some radius, and let us the center of the circle coincides with the origin. Let OP be the initial side and OQ be the terminal side. Let us this you call it as Q and it call it. Let Px comma y be at any point on the circumference of the circle. As P moves on the circumference of the circle, either in the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, the values of x and y will change automatically. Taka, it will change as it moves in either clockwise direction, either an anti-clockwise direction. Whatever be that, the x value, y value, magnitudes will change it or not, it changes. If it comes, all plus values will come here and minus plus will come here, minus will come here, plus minus, all will changes, right? The one and only one thing doesn't change is radius of the circle. Radius of the circle, right? So let us draw the perpendicular here. So this is x value and y value. So this is theta. Okay, now that everything we know from. So this is a PM. We call it as PM. So OM length is x and the PM length is y. OP length is r. Now I am going to prove that this result without graph, just by theoretically, right? So here observe here, what is the definition of sin theta? Call it as theta. What is the definition of sin theta? I have told. What is the definition of sin theta? In this x and y coordinate by r. Y coordinate by r. Y by r. Okay, now? So always remember this. In this right angle triangle, r is the hypotenuse, y is the one of the side of the right angle triangle, PMO. Always we know that radius is greater than this side, or side is less than the radius. Side is less than the radius. That means y is always less than r. Y is less than r. That means y by r is less than 1. Right or wrong? Y value is less than r. That means y by r value is less than 1. It is a proper fraction. Y by y is smaller one, r is a bigger one. It is a proper fraction. Proper fraction is always less than 1. Okay, we are talking about positive side, less than 1, right? And if comes here, if the point P x comma y is on y axis, the point P x comma y is on y axis, what happens? The y value, r value will become equal. This is the first case. Second case, that means what? P point is on where? Y axis. P point is on y axis. There y is equal to r, therefore y by r value is equal to 1. So on the whole, so this is a sin theta value. This is also sin theta value. Here we got sin theta value is less than 1. Here sin theta value is equal to 1 when when the point P x comma y lies on the positive x-axis, then y value will become r value. Why? Because as it moves towards positive axis, the y coincides with r. Y tends to r. Okay, at certain stage when P is on y axis, y value, r value both will be same. Therefore, y by r is equal to 1. Okay, na? Happy. Now coming to the negative direction. You see what happens. So this is the theta. So this is a negative x. This is a positive y. So this is a minus x comma y. See here, as theta increases, this y value goes this side. That means y value go on decreasing or not? Y value go on decreasing. As theta increases, y value go on decreasing, and it somewhere it is equal to minus 1. When that means, so this is a y value, this is a minus x value, this is r value. Understand? So that means third point is, what is the third point? What you have to observe? As theta increases, this theta increases. Understand? Y value and go on decreasing. This is opposite side, the adjacent side. Y value go on decreasing. Understand this? So therefore, here also we will get y by r is less than, it is greater than minus 1, that is less than minus 1, and y by r is equal to 1. Therefore, from this we can say that minus 1 less than or equal to sin theta less than or equal to 1. Minus 1 sin theta less than or equal to 1. Understand? So here once again I am telling y by r sin theta is greater than minus 1. Here sin theta is less than 1. Greater than minus 1 means what? So as it, so that means when we are moving this side, the minus, this is a x value is minus x, y, this is a minus x comma y in the second quadrant, minus x comma y. So as you are going on increasing the theta, y value is also approaches to minus 1. Okay, na? So this is the thing without graph. Theoretically, we can prove that this minus 1 less than sin theta less than or equal to 1. Similarly, we can prove that cos theta and tan theta ranges also we can prove. Okay, na? So I hope that you understand this concept. So let us go for next concept. Dear students, I am going to now explain a very interesting topic, that is 1 radian. Already I told that 1 radian is a fixed angle. What is the 1 radian? It is an angle subtended by a arc of length equal to the radius of the circle at its center. Okay, so that is always a fixed. That means a radian is independent of radius of the circle. Okay, so whatever may be that you take big circle or smaller circle, radian is always a constant angle, that is equal to 57 degrees 16 minutes 21 seconds. That I am going to prove that. Okay, now right. So how to prove it, sir? Just okay. So we know that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. I already proved in the previous classes. I proved that pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. Pi radians means what? Pi into 1 radian. Pi into 1 radian. What is the rupees of 10 rupees means what? 10 rupees means what? 10 into 1 rupee. That is meaning what? 20 kilometers means what? 20 into 1 kilometer. So here also 1 radian is equal to 180 degrees by pi. That is equal to 180 by pi. Pi means how much? Pi means 22 by 7. This is a 7 by 22. Now you can take pi as 22 by 7. See here you can't take pi is 22 by 7. Here pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. When you are separating here pi, then you can take pi is equal to 22 by 7. Okay, now right. Let us cancel it. So 2 1s are 2 1s are 2 90s are. So 630 degrees by 11. Okay, now. So now we are going to divide 630 degrees with 11. Okay, now. Let us divide 630 degrees with 11. So let us see what happens. So 11 5s are 55. So this is 80 degrees. Okay, now. 11 7s are 77. Here how much? Here 3. means 3 degrees. 3 degrees means how much? Then we cannot further. 3 degrees means 3 into 60. 3 into 60 minutes, that is equal to 180 minutes. 3 degrees means 180 minutes. Again, 11, this is degrees. 11 ones are 11. That is equal to 11 ones are, this is 11. So this is equal to 70 minutes. Okay now. So 11 6 are 11 6 are 11 6 are 66. Again it will come 4 minutes. 4 minutes means how much? 4 minutes means 4 into 60. 4 into 60. 4 6 are 24 seconds. 240 seconds. Again 11 2s are 22. 20. 11 1s are 11. Some 9 seconds, stop it. So this is 11 seconds. So this is equal to, so 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees 16 minutes 21 approximately. Okay na? Approximately. Okay. So this is how you have to prove. Now I am going to prove 1 degree reverse process. 1 degree is equal to 0.01745 radians. That also important sometimes to solve the problems. So already we know that 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. 180 degrees means what? 180 into 1 degree. Pi radians means what? Pi into 1 radian. Okay na? So this is equal to 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radians. 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radians. Pi means how much? 22 by 7 into 180 radians. Okay na? So again 11 ones are 11 90s are 11 by 7 nines are 360 radians. That means divide 11 with 360. Divide 11 with 300. Reverse. Here we divide reverse process we are going to do. Okay na? So divide, 7 nines are 630. 630. So 630. Divide 11 with 630. Okay na? So now generally it won't go 0.0. Again 0, 0. Okay na? So 11 ones are 11 sufficient. So 11 ones 630s are 630. 0, 10. 10 means here 7. Here 10, 470. Since the point is there, again we will put 0. 630, 7s are 6 zeros are 6 zeros, 7 3s are 21, 7 6 are 44. Again 0, 10, 9, 6 to 290. Okay na? Again point is there 0, 4s are, next you will do 5s are, it will serve. So this is this. This is equal to 1 degree. This is into 1 radians means what? 1 degree is equal to 0.01745 radians. You continue the calculation, you will get the answer. Understand? So from this, so wherever it is there, 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees 16 minutes 21 seconds. 1 degree is equal to 0.01745 radians. Okay now. One more thing what you have to observe is, unless otherwise stated, all radians are, so all angles are radians only. For example, if anywhere it is given sine 1 and sine 1 degree. What is the meaning of this? Sine 1 means what here? 1 means 1 radian. 1 radian means what? Sine of 57 degrees, some 16 minutes, sine 1 degree. So they will ask one question, which is a greater, sine 1 or sine 1 degree? Generally you tell me, sine 1 or sine 1 degree? Sine 1 is greater. Why? Because 1 means 1 radian. 1 radian means how much? 57 degrees. That means sine is in the first quadrant. First quadrant, as theta increases, sine theta is also increases. Okay na? So therefore, sine 1 radian is greater than sine 1 degree. So here you have to know that 1 radian means 57 degrees 16 minutes approximately. So this is the procedure of solving the things. Okay, na? So I hope that you understand this class, today's class. So in the tomorrow's class, I will stand before you with some more topics and problems. Okay, until then, all the best.